Telnock traffic, Possum 11, final 36, Telnock.
I gotta start um doing YouTube shorts again. On YouTube. Alright, let's switch accounts to Major Kong. View your channel, Tuesday night DCS. There we go. Alright, our auto start is complete. We're going to do some fencing in on the ground because we are so close to the target. Uh, so the scenario that we are doing... Oh shit, I forgot the rearm. So the scenario that's going on right now is very similar to... It's really like um, an October 7th uh, October 7th, where it's like a wet dream Iranian October 7th, basically. Should I just do... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do 4 harms, actually, today. Since we're so close to every target, there's really no point to taking more fuel. And we are going to run the IAF livery. Israeli Air Force. No, pass over. Oh, what happened there? Chief, I think you're going into the barrier. Alright, let's start getting stuff fired up. That needs to be in track while scan. Power is on. HAD is off. It's going to be off for a little bit. Let's find a target. SA2 site's been taken down. That SA2 site's been taken down. Boom. Alright, so we kind of have to climb. Kind of have to climb over that and then Actually, we should probably go out to sea, come in over Gaza. Yeah. Okay. So we're immediately just going to go out over the sea. We're going to come in low over Gaza, scare the shit out of them. Shit. Tell enough traffic, Nest 74 taking off runway 36. Nose wheel steering on the ground in DCS, it's okay. In Falcon BMS, power off. We're gonna do like 250 for the heading. Just get us out over the ocean. Cut power a little bit. But yeah, we're coming in low. We have about 8,400 pounds of fuel on board, which isn't a ton of fuel. Oh, we've been streaming for 7 minutes and we're already airborne.
Traffic, fleet 401, passage runway 36. South off traffic, 1 taking off runway 18.
£14,000 of fuel, or 14,000 pounds an hour is fucking steep fuel penalty. But oh shit, let's fully fence in since we're getting locked up. Lights off. Alright. Yeah, that's the HAD. Yeah. Whew, those angry orchards are dangerous. I'll tell you what. Dangerous.
Traffic runway 36 clear.
I say something sight on the nose. What is that? SA6. We could throw a harm on that. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, let's throw harm on that. Magnum, SA6. Hope that thing tracked. I'm sure hope it tracked. Nah, it doesn't look like it's tracking that SA6. That is unfortunate. Alright, guys, we're dropping down. Buddy Spike Patriot? Question mark? Scope's clean front. That might have been a waste of a harm. No, it was not! Oh shit, that's a fucking convoy. I gotta take a sip of my beer for this. Big old convoy. Come on, God. 11,000 pounds of fuel. I don't want to crash land in Gaza. If I want to eject somewhere, I want to eject in southern Israel, which I can make. I just have to clear the border. There's Rafah down there. So we want to get across the Egyptian border into Israel. Right now, we're doing a glide. Although ejecting into the sea wouldn't be bad either. And the Navy could pick us up. So, if I'm a pilot right now, I'm looking at my best chance of escape and evasion. So, what gives me the best chance of survival right now? Ejecting into that hellhole down there, that's not going to help. But if I can get my way in southern Israel, even though right now the front lines are past southern Israel, just getting in there should be enough. You know what I want to fly? You know what I want to fly? An Apache. An Apache, that's what I want to fly. That is what I want to fly. Ooh. Oh, like let the battery go for a few seconds before I start the APU. APU kind of gets fucky if you start it right away. I think K is the laser hellfire.
Request rearming. Copy.
There we go. Starting APU. One engine out, or one engine start. And number one start. The engine to the... Shit. There we go. Cool. Very nice. All right, let's get George up. There we go. All right. Hill fires up. All right, taking off. Ooh. All right. And we want to go east. Yeah, this would be a really shitty spot to build a helipad because you're next to all of these buildings on the Palestinian side of Jerusalem. And unless you cleared out all these buildings, even if you cleared all of them out, I would not trust, you could have a sniper in one of them. Not unless this entire block was evacuated and you checked every room for weapons, IEDs, all that fun stuff. Then maybe I would trust taking off from that. So we want to fly south. But it's a game. I got chill. It's a game. It's a game. All right. It's crazy how mountainous the area around Jerusalem is. Like, I think it's 1,000. It's either like a 500 or 1,000 foot difference between Tel Aviv and Jerusalem in terms of elevation in like a 10-mile area. It's insane. Do you think about the sign? You think about other areas in the Middle East, and it's just desert. But in, I guess, what you would consider the Holy Land, it's just, mountainous. Very mountainous. And then Egypt, it's just flat. Let's see. We're going to go north to south. So we're going to start on the objectives furthest to the north and then work our way south. Could be.
Slaving. Deslaving. Deslaving. And slaving. Slaving. Deslaving.
Nah, I think it might be over this mountain. I'm actually going to cut north a little bit. Try and flank whatever it is.
And slaving. Now deslaving. Slaving. And slaving. Deslaving. And slaving. Now deslaving.
Now, I really think it's over those mountains, but I might be wrong.
Deslaving. And slaving. And slaving. Deslaving.
I don't.
Slaving. Deslaving. Slaving.
I'm gonna throw it around. Yeah, 'cause I think it's that area.
Slaving. Deslaving. Slaving. Deslaving. Slaving. Now deslaving. Now deslaved. Now deslaved. And slave. Deslaving. And slave.
This is kind of the game that you have to play with
And slave.
George when you're approaching a target. You don't know if he's not finding anything because there's nothing there, or if it's because he's being fucky with his line of sight and all that. But I think we're getting close enough that we can recon by overflight. And then if anything starts shooting at us, we'll punch out. Not punch out. This is a attack helicopter. Can't punch out.
Now deslaved. Slaving. Deslaving.
Most within minimum range of our hellfire, so
Now deslaved.
unless something's hiding in the buildings, I think this objective is clear.
And slaving. Deslaving.
Yeah, thing area looks clear. Mark that as clear. Home. Oh, AP is still on? Oh, yeah. Yeah, who cares? I actually like having the APU on because, one, we're not really worried about fuel, and two, there's no real reason not to have it on.
And slaving.
I get an altitude.
Deslaving. And slave. Deslaving. Slaving. Now deslaved. And slave. Deslaving. Slaving.
Especially in an auto rotation scenario, having the APU running can save your life. It saved my life. And do some overflights. This is kind of the boring part about DCS, is kind of trying to find targets. I think this is one of the reasons why people gravitate toward shit. Shit. Okay. Forget what I said about trying to find targets. We got shot at by AAA. Okay, let's come out of this dive. High rotor RPM is probably one of the scariest things. Scariest recoveries to do in a helicopter, because you're coming in quick, but you're coming towards the ground quick, and if you pull too much, you snap your rotors. If you don't pull up enough, you hit the ground, and if you do it too slowly, you get killed by AAA. Let's do this. In. Come on, give me a lock on something. That's why I hate George sometimes. He's such shit. He's so shitty at finding stuff. Sometimes. Like, I get that there's line of sight issues. I do. But there's no reason why it should be a coin flip as to whether the AI sees me first or he sees me first.
16-401 is look at 16, approaching runway 18 by left hand brake, 7 miles out.
You're dead. Okay, how the fuck did none of those rockets do anything? What the fuck? Dude, the fucking Apache's so confusing. There we go. Alright, let's run this back.
Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out. Rotor RPM low. Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out. Rotor RPM low. Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out.
There we go. I don't know why DCS is being so fucky today, but it's DCS. It has to do its thing, I guess.
Request rearming. Copy.
CTLD, troop transport, load, anti-tank, F10, CTLD, combat, support forces, JTAC Humvee.
Rearming complete.
I am very happy today because I don't have to go to the store. Thought I would have to go to the store? I do not. It calls me Goblin. My Burger King hat. Alright, we got the helicopter spooling up. Yikes. Yeah, so I think I'm honestly done buying DCS modules. And the reason behind it is super simple. I already have a module that can do everything that I want it to do. I have the F-18. It can do boat stuff. Shit, I have the F-14 too. You know what that can do? Boat stuff. I have the F-16. Great for SEAD, a land-based fighter. I have the F-15. Great for ground attack. I have the A-10. Again, great for ground attack. I have the Huey. Helicopter. Transport helicopter. I have the Huey, I have the Chinook, and I have the HIP. 3 transport helicopters. I have the Apache and the Kiowa. 2 attack helicopters. I have the F-4. A great Cold War aircraft. I have the F-5. Another great Cold War aircraft. If I was to buy another module in DCS, it would be a Russian aircraft. But my options are the MiG-21, which I can't fly on this server, on my main servers. I have the MiG-19, which is never going to go on sale again and is out of development. I have the MiG-15, which is way too old to be relevant on any modern day server, and even on Cold War servers, it's not relevant. So what module am I going to buy? Am I going to get the JF-17? It's slightly worse F-15. Or just slightly worse F-16. Am I going to get the Ka-50? It's worse than the Apache. Am I going to get the... Let's see, what else do I not have? I can't even think of another module. Am I going to get a World War II helicopter? No. Absolutely not. Why? Because it's $100 to get into it. Angry Orchards are quite good. Probably one of the coolest things about having my personal opinion, so recently with the ceasefire deal and all of that stuff, you're seeing more and more people come out of the woodwork celebrating like they won. I do think I think that it was a military victory for Israel, but I think that it was a strategic victory for Hamas. I think that barring barring a state being set up in the Sinai, which I just don't see as realistic. It's not going to happen. Hamas won the conflict. But anyway, let's get on to DCS. I don't know why I ramble on about stupid stuff. Alright, I'm gonna throw the my payload on top one of these roofs. Because that's just how good of a Huey pilot I am. I'm Ooh, do you think I could land on one of these? Alright, what do you guys think? Do you think... Alright, let's drop off my other load of troops, and then we're coming back. And I want to see if I can land in one of those tanks. An APC down there. Alright, it's going to be kind of tricky to find a landing zone in this objective. It's kind of hilly, and there's a lot of buildings. Hmm. Fuck. Okay, we got a landing zone ahead. Oh, this is gonna be tight. That's what she said. Alright, come on. And we're down. Alright, that was an interesting landing. Alpha doesn't. Turn flight's always the most boring. Kind of just here. I mean, especially if you're undamaged. If you're damaged, the return flight can be really interesting because you're trying to bring a damaged bird back in the land. But an undamaged aircraft, it's kind of just like, okay, thinking about what I'm gonna do next. I want to grab another beer, but I've been trying to cut back on my drinking. Mostly because I need to lock in on my diet, and alcohol is probably the worst thing that you can do in terms of locking in on a diet is drinking. And so I kind of want to limit my drinking activities to going out to the bar instead of sitting in my room playing DCS. Mostly because when I can play DCS perfectly fine sober, but I cannot talk to girls perfectly fine sober, mostly because I play too much DCS. Oh, look at that power slide. Power slide into a perfect landing. Butter. Get a Humvee. Humvee and troops, and we are back off. Let's pick up some speed. All right, there we go. Comms are kind of dead today. F10. All right. So how's everybody's Tuesday going? Is everybody having a good time? Know that I am. It's been a good Tuesday for me. Got finished with all my classes and then back home playing some DCS. Excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow I get to pick out where I'm living next year, which is nice because every other year of college, it's been a struggle to find housing. It's always been like I messed something up in the housing portal, and my university isn't great at that administrative stuff. So I messed something up in the housing portal, and then it's like, oh, you don't have housing this year. It's great. Oh, you have to live with somebody who you don't want to live with. Great. But this year, I will be picking out a room or an apartment with 4 other people who I don't really see an issue with living with. So I'm quite happy about that. And on my own room, which, it has its advantages, especially when you're a young man. You kind of have to have your own room. Really hurt your relationship prospects by not having your own room. Is that the temple? Ah, we gotta do a flyby of this. Okay, let's slow down. Let's slow down and look at this. There is the Temple Mount. I really want to go to this in real life one day. Visiting the Weeping Wall is something that I very much so want to do. But, I kind of want to go to Israel soon. Hopefully in the next few years. Especially if I become... especially if I, well, let's just say, if I become a pilot for the Air Force, I hope that I don't go, because then that means that we're in a major war. But I would like to go as a tourist, because it looks fun. And I don't care what anybody else says. Israeli women are hot. Like, probably, I'd put them up there. This is going to be controversial. I would put them up there with Colombian women. I said what I said. Oh, fuck. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Who the fuck shooting at me? We're just gonna throw her into one of these valleys, hope we're under the barrel of whatever AAA is fucking shooting at us. Shit. Alright. Let us fly a F-16. I feel like the other F-16 mission didn't really go all that great, so we're gonna fly another one. That was just kind of shitty. We flew right into that AAA. Alright, let's get auto start going. I think we're just going to do 2 harms. Because I really want to carry the ECM pod. I've seen people run an F-16 with no fuel tanks. Me personally, I need to have external fuel. I need the extra flight time that it provides, and it also gives you the option to fly low. Like, if you're flying without external tanks in the F-16, you have to fly a very efficient flight profile, even on short flights. Even like, even on flights that are like, 10 minutes to or 15 minutes total, you still need external fuel because, shit happens. Angry Orchard's hitting. Eh. Again, we're gonna do some of the pre-flight, we're gonna fence in on the ground pretty much. We just have a few seconds to kill. So this time we're gonna go in low along Israel. We're gonna hit Ramon Air Base is our target. Um, all right, aircraft has been started. So, other than DCS, what games do you guys want me to play? I'm thinking about doing some Squad or Hell Let Loose this weekend. We'll have to see. I have a very busy schedule coming up. It's kind of crazy. You have like, I mean, today I had four hours of classes, but other days I'll have 2 hours of classes, and it's just like the whole day went by like that. Just because if you have a class and then like an hour break and then another class and then an hour break, it's like that whole day you're either going between class or in class. Going to the gym. I wonder if I could take off on that taxiway if I had to. The one gameplay mechanic I wish DCS had, and it won't have it because it can't, just not possible within the engine, is down pilots. I would really like a engaging and compelling reason to eject as opposed to trying to coax the jet back to friendly territory. Because right now there's no escape and evasion. And they can't add it in DCS because it's not possible. But it would be a really cool gameplay mechanic if they could. Like, imagine you eject and then you have to fight off a bunch of Egyptians when you land. That'd be sick. But obviously it's not possible because it's like a whole other game, you know? Ton of traffic, now it's 7-4, taking off runway 36. What the fuck happened there? I guess somebody crashed. I'm gonna push south. By two at least. I'm gonna push south and I'm gonna stay low. Scope's clear. Let's get air the ground ordnance set up. Flying low like this makes me yearn for a B-52. I just have to... uh, count on my inner Major Kong and just fly 52 low against the Ruskies. Well, shoot. Looks like it's toe-to-toe nuclear combat. What was the line? Looks like it's gonna be nuclear combat, toe-to-toe with the Ruskies. That's what I want to do. But sadly, DCS is stuck being fighter jets only. because I guess I'm the only one who wants to fly 52. Things that I find sad about DCS is I genuinely don't think it looks as good as Microsoft Flight Sim. I genuinely think Microsoft Flight Sim looks better than DCS in every way imaginable. And it's sad because DCS is really good. I just don't think it can match Microsoft Flight Sim. I think that clamshell might be Ramond. Ramond's deep in the Negev, though. Go. Ooh. One, two, three. I let the SA-10 get within launch range. Okay, we got more than enough fuel, even for 2 or 3 passes. Kick it around. How it feels evading bandits. How it feels evading state troopers after a night of drinking. How it feels evading state troopers when you've been drinking that night. Shit, come on, come on. Fuck it. Shit. Oh, that fucking sucks. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna move over to some Tarkov. I've kind of DCS'd myself out. I need some Tarkov in my life. Maybe we'll switch back to some DCS, but I need a break from DCS. Yeah, sometimes you gotta switch it up. You can't, if you're getting kind of tilted on DCS like I was, you kind of have to switch back to, switch games. Excuse me. That's disgusting. Alright, let's see what we got. There we go. What key did we get? That is good stuff. I needed those. Is Prim 48 a good key? No, it is not. Okay. Tragic. You know, we got sell keys. Look. This is the worst thing. Right, we're just getting rid of... And we're going to sacrifice 5 real quick. And then we gotta run some gear. We gotta either sell it or run it. No. Good. Nice and easy. Why don't we run... Why don't we run a... Say fuck it and run a, No, I don't really want to run the Scar. Let's run the Foul. Let's just say fuck it, run the Foul. Running the Foul. Receive that. Let's get some of those and a helmet. PvE needs tweaks. The number one tweak is they need to tweak how your insurance returns come back to you, because it's a little stupid that you just get it back 100% of the time. That is a little stupid. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not complaining, but it's a little stupid. Bro. Let's run customs. Good spawn. Good spawn. Yeah, it's actually kind of not a great spawn for what we need. We gotta kill scavs at Old Gas. And they're not gonna spawn if I'm right here. So... Huge. Uh, that's huge. I'm gonna check him. Cool. He has a 308.
Enemy spotted! Take this, you motherfuckers!
Yeah, there was nothing I could have done there. That sucks. If I had a grenade, I could have grenaded him, but... Although we did get the moonshine out. Let's keep the moonshine, because I want to run it on my next scav case. Although with my luck, it'll probably wind up giving me... like, mostly dog shit, but... What do we think about doing a labs run? Say we run labs. Then we need grenades. Proper. Does proper not carry VSS ammo? FMJ's downright cheap. Yeah, we're just gonna run FMJ because we are going to labs though, so we will lose this if we don't run it. let's run PAP 9. First 4 shots are gonna be the shitty ammo, though. And then the rest will be the good stuff. Alright, I think we're good to go. Oh, we gotta do our keys. Almost forgot. Okay. Yellow, blue. We sell our purple key? We did. Weapons testing. Look, 5.56 ammo, it's another ammo that I'll always take no matter what. Especially early into the raid like this. What's the harm in taking some extra ammo? Might kill PMC that's running 5.56 or yeah, 5.56. And then if I have to top up ammo off him, yeah, especially with the VSS, because you're running out of ammo quick with the VSS. VSS, you have maybe 1 or 2 kills before you start having to worry about ammo. Because it just chews through it quickly. Alright. Case in point. Medical supplies is another thing I always throw in my, that I always loot. And grenades. And that's simply because medical supplies can always be helpful. Bitcoin? Ah. CPU fan. Okay. Okay. Not terrible. Not great, not terrible. Yeah, bedtime. Huge. It's a good find. Yeah. GP coins, I don't even take. Especially on PvE, there's no point. You used to be able to sell them a while ago, but they stopped doing that for God knows what reason. And now they're just worthless. So I won't take them. Euro. I think the Euro crashed recently. Not in Tarkov, in real life. Could have sworn that they're down quite a bit right now. No, no, no. Honestly, filing cabinets may be the play here. I think we've profited on the raid. Not sure if we're profitable on the room quite yet. We'd have to pull like an intelligence to get profitable on this room. Nah. This is one of my favorite rooms in labs. It's right here. Another golden phone. It's a non-key room, but it always has such good loot. Like, case in point. Loot. I do need to start collecting Kappa items. See, SAS drive. Huge. Can I throw in there instead? Guess I could pull that out and throw that in. Huge. Power bank's worth quite a bit, from my understanding. All right, I say we hit blue and we get out of here. We'll hit up the center. Okay, holy shit, this is a lot of loot. That is my legal estimation on this. All right. Honestly, dog tags probably aren't worth taking. We want to take grenades. We want to take high-value guns like this. Just have a 40 rounder. 40 rounders is worth money. Lord have mercy, that's a slick. Okay. Alright, we gotta find a rig that we can throw that slick in. We're running the foul. We're grabbing the mags. We're gonna grab a pistol if we find one. Shit. I really want to take that armor. Really want to take that armor. Okay, this is going to be difficult. Another foul. I just don't know a more efficient way of doing this other than... We're at 46 pounds pre-foul, or pre-slick. This slick's gonna send us over the edge. We're 58 with the slick. Alright, what do we really not need? We don't need that, we don't need that. Shit. Shit, I dropped everything that could help me with this, except for my ibuprofen. Come on, up, up. Please don't push me, please don't push me. I looked the wrong way. Ooh, what a raid. Holy shit. Definitely have to run that back. That was fun. That's not bad use of a, not a bad use of a secure pocket container. I think I'm going to do another labs run. I actually really enjoyed that. But This time, we're running the Tel Aviv typewriter. What is the Tel Aviv typewriter, you might ask? It is an Uzi with a wooden stock on it. So let me find the Uzi. You throw the wooden stock on it, you throw a grip on it, and then this is the OG Tel Aviv typewriter. It's literally just this. And then you slap a red dot sight on it because you need to see. And you slap a flashlight on it as well. Look, I know it kind of ruins the aesthetic, but it is a necessary sacrifice to create the ultimate labs weapon. Headphones. No. BlackRock is a good rig. Isn't BlackRock the company that buys up all the single family homes too? And we're just loading it all full of AP 6.3. This is the stupidest loadout I've ever run. Alright. But why is Ergo so high? It's insane. With the 100 round mag, Ergo. Just the one? I'll be right back. I gotta go hit the restroom real quick. I am back. I'm back. Hmm. Honestly, CMS kits are kind of useless because I don't really run CMS kits, but Thomascope is not. Thomascope is nice. Yeah, I don't run CMS kits generally. I don't see a huge need to run CMS kits because the the survival kit is so much better compared with CMS in every measurable way. The CMS kit suffers from not being able to be used with what the fuck? It's all it's all ophthalmoscopes. Scopes. Dude, Blue's just trying to make up for being shitty. Spitting ophthalmoscopes. Vitamins part 2, okay. Okay. It is kind of funny because where I'm at in Jersey, about 5 minutes from me, we have Johnson & Johnson's headquarters, which I'm sure there's some shady shit that goes on there. If there was ever a zombie apocalypse, that'd be the first place I'd go to. Because there's rumors that there's like tunnels under there, under Johnson & Johnson. There's like huge research laboratories that nobody knows about. So if the zombies came and that place was deserted, I'm checking it out. Johnson & Johnson is one of those companies where they're just like cartoonishly evil. Like it's that whole meme about like Lockheed Martin. I'm gonna be an engineer and sacrifice my morals for Lockheed Martin. Ah. But I genuinely think Johnson & Johnson's worse. Shit, Johnson & Johnson's probably killed more people than Lockheed Martin. Unironically. I'm not saying this as like a dispute of modern medicine. What I'm saying this as it Damn, I got swarmed. Got swarmed, guys. I think that's enough gaming for tonight. See you guys all again soon.